Hi everyone, welcome to Pink Tutu Tarot. So today's reading, we're going to look at, we're going to get some messages from your person. What they really want to tell you, but can't or won't or are afraid to. Messages that they're holding inside and not sharing with you. So this is a pick a card, pick group 1, 2, or 3. And I've got oracle cards that I'm not going to share with you yet, but I'll show you the first one. So for group 1, your initial message is you were born with that it quality. And think about if that has some resonance to your relationship, to you, to how you feel, something about that. For group 2, your card is be true to yourself. And finally, group 3 is love is never in vain. So pick based on the card that you can see or feel which pile feels right to you, which group number feels right to you. Whatever resonates you and it feels like is calling you in, that's your group. Certainly there's much more to these messages than that first card. So once you have your group picked, just go down into the description, click on the timestamp, and it will take you right to your reading. All right, we'll see you there. Thanks, y'all. Hi, group 1. Okay, we're going to take a look at what your person wants to tell you, but isn't. So this is the card you picked. You were born with that it quality. Now there's a back side, and I'm going to read that for you too. Do you want to know what's really beautiful? Confidence. Do you want to know what's really powerful? Persistence. Do you want to know what's really sexy? Please, I know about sexy. Not needing to be needed. And if still they don't notice your good looks, your strength, and your sachet, could you feel more sorry for them? So that's a beautiful message. I'm just seeing if there's any messages from Spirit about that. Well, they don't want to talk about it just yet, but we will. All right, I've got another card for you. I'm sure I'm going to say this wrong, but I think it's Sawdodge. Anyway, the puzzle one. It's card number 21. Sawdade. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. Forgive me, y'all. All right, but there's a message in here about feeling empty, that a piece of you is missing, that you're not whole. And this is a message for your overall reading. Now, I have a third message, oracle message. It's from a deck called Whispers of Love, but I'm saving that for the end. So stay with me till the end because that is meant to be a message for you after the reading. My spirit guides requested that, so I will give that to you at the end. So first we're going to look at your person's energy and see what's going on with them. And then we are going to get some messages. Things they really do want to tell you, but they're just not for whatever reason. Maybe they're afraid. Maybe they can't. Okay. All right, we have 3 of Pentacles. Over here. 3 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups reversed. So there was some unhappiness in your person's life, in your relationship, in your life together. It had the potential to be perfect, but it wasn't. Something wasn't right, and they felt it very keenly. But they're working on it now. They're working on their part of it. And hopefully you're working on your part as well, because I'm sure you recognize this energy. If this reading is yours, I'm sure you recognize that something didn't feel right. But they are working on their end to make it better, to be better. All right, let's get a couple more cards here. We have King of Pentacles reversed and Knight of Cups. They wanted to be your knight in shining armor. They wanted to woo you and romance you and be everything you deserve and everything you need. They wanted to be that person. That person that comes in and sweeps you off your feet. But what happened? What I'm hearing is they didn't have the resources to do what they wanted to do, both internal and external. We'll get a little bit deeper on that, but it's like all the things they wanted to do to really win your love, they didn't have the money for it, and they didn't quite have the confidence for it, but they wanted to do it, which is interesting. What I'm hearing is that you really caught their eye. And it was like their stomach dropped in, their world stopped, and everything changed in a moment when they saw you, when they met you. But they just didn't have the means to treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Let's get a couple more. Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups. So, these cards tell me that they felt they had to walk away from your connection, either physically or emotionally. In other words, if they're still in your life, but you're not communicating as much, it's like emotionally they disconnected. And they're protecting themselves. They're afraid to be too vulnerable. And so they do have some boundaries up, they have some walls up, and that may be why there's things they want to say, but can't. You know, they're lacking some confidence. They're afraid to be vulnerable. They want this beautiful life with you, but they can't give it to you. Something's not right. And part of it is them, for sure. But there's more to it than that. Spirit is telling me there's more to it than that, that there are some outside influences as well as inside influences for your relationship. Now, for some of you, this might be a new relationship, but it's not for everyone. So, take what resonates, because I'm feeling, some different energies here. All right. Spirit, can you give me one card just to clarify the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups? Thank you. King of Swords. They wanted this beautiful emotional connection with you. They were too much in their head and not enough in their heart. And even now, as they're trying to fix things, they're doing it from a place, a mental place. They're trying to fix their thoughts about all this, which I don't feel is a negative, because they're feeling insecure, and they need to change the way they think about themselves as well as the way they think about your connection. So in some ways, this does have to start, from their thoughts, so that they can be more balanced and more stable in their thoughts, and then the heart space will come. All right, Spirit, can you give me one card to clarify the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups? Page of Pentacles. Their plan is to come to you with a new beginning, with a proposal, with an offer. They want to be able to show you that they can take care of you the way you deserve to be taken care of. So they are working on that. They're working on their finances. They're working on growing their self-esteem about finances. Understanding that they are not what they own, sort of energy. But I do see them coming in with a proposal of some sort, an offer of some sort, a chance to begin again on more stable ground. Spirit, can you give me one card, please, for the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Cups? Knight of Pentacles reversed. They want to make up for lost time. They want to come back to you. Like I said here, they want to come back to you with a solid offer, with a plan, with a proposal, with a way to make things right, with a way to show you that they are the one for you and prove it to you. Why they think money is the answer to that, I'm not sure. Is there anything you want to, Spirit, is there anything you want to share with us about that? Oh, they're saying they think money is the answer because they see you surrounded either by money or by nice things, and your lifestyle sort of just portrays it. So even if you don't have a lot of money, you have a rich vibe about you. And they feel like that's what will make you happy. Interesting. All right, let's get some messages from them. That doesn't mean, by the way, that that is what will make you happy. But this is their perspective. So it just helps you understand, and me understand, where they're coming from. Okay. Something or someone is standing in between us now. This isn't about you. I'm working through a personal issue. You deserve the best, and I respect you. I want to do the right thing. And you make me lose my cool, and I just don't know how to act in your presence. Yeah, they're all sorts of nervous around you. You intimidate them a little bit, but not in a bad way, like in a like so many butterflies I can barely speak sort of way. And they do feel like you deserve the best, and they want to give you everything you deserve. Like they genuinely want to be that person for you that gives you everything you deserve. They do understand that this is not about you. You're not asking for these things. It's them wanting to do it for you, and they also understand that they need to work through their own challenges. And that is what is standing between you, for sure. All right, let's get some more messages. Let's move these up. All right. I meant what I said. I want a fresh start with you. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. And I could be your hero. Pull some more, just to sort of help clarify those cards. Do you even care? You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? You have so many choices and options. I just dream and wish for everything. All right, let's go through these. So I meant what I said. Do you even care? I feel like at some point they really bared their heart and soul to you in some way. They got a little more vulnerable than they're used to getting. And for whatever reason, you didn't react the way they expected. And it sort of set them back. It made them question themselves, not you. It made them question themselves. And whether or not, it's like in their heart they were saying, do you even care? But really in their head they were going, maybe I'm not what they're looking for. Maybe I'm not good enough. But I feel like when they told you they wanted to do everything for you, they wanted to give you everything you deserve, maybe you didn't react quite as strongly to that, and maybe it's because that's not what you're looking for. Or maybe you're just human and you just didn't react the way someone else expects, which is normal. So I want a fresh start with you. You're so beautiful. Why do you need me? They really do feel like you have this it quality. You are everything. You're beautiful. You're charming. You're magnetic. Like you're a star in their eyes. And so they want to start over with you in a place of being up to your standard, what they think your standard is. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. You have so many choices and options. I feel like you didn't even know that you hurt them. And I could be wrong about that. You might have an inkling. But in not reacting to them the way they expected, it hurt. It hurt them. And again, it made them step back and say, am I even good enough for this person? You know, they have so many options. They have so many choices. They are everything, and everyone must want them. It's their insecurity talking. But I will tell you, they are working on that. They're building up their confidence. I could be your hero, baby. I just dream and wish for everything. He dreams and he or she, dreams and wishes for everything for you. This person wants to be your hero, wants to be your everything. And they feel like if they can give you everything, then you guys will be great. You'll be perfect. You'll be happy. But I do feel like there's something missing. They are missing some pieces of this puzzle for sure. Their mind is really headed down a single track of, I need to have money, I need to have assets, I need to be able to woo them and sweep them off their feet and be this, romantic, just wonderful person, or they're never going to notice me. And I don't feel like that's everything you're looking for. I mean, those things are all nice. There's nothing wrong with all those things, but I feel like your person is missing some important information about you and about your connection. All right, let's get some more messages here. I worry you'll find someone else, for sure. For sure, for sure. I miss our shenanigans. I miss having fun with you. Can we just start over? I mean, that's the second time that we've seen that message. You're smothering me. Now, I don't feel like you are smothering them, but thoughts of you are. They can't break free from thoughts of you and taking care of you and what they need to be good enough for you. It's weighing on them. And it's all coming from them, I feel. I really feel like y'all need to have like a heart-to-heart conversation, because they're really missing. I feel like they're missing the heart of the matter here. But let's see what other messages we have. Okay. You can trust me. I miss your face. That's sweet. And leaving you hurt me too. They want you to believe in them, for sure. And that's why they left, to build themselves back up, to be good enough for you. But they miss you. All right, they want to pull one more. I'm ashamed of my past. Yeah, they have a lot of shame in their life over their past, over who they are, over what they have. It's really unfortunate. But we all go through times when we have to learn and grow and figure out who we are. And I feel like your person is working on that. All right, let's get your final message. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. Yeah, Spirit is asking you, as you deal with this situation, to give yourself a chance to be alone, to rest, to recuperate your energies. Because I feel like you're giving a lot of energy to this situation as well. This separation, this whatever this is, that, physically separated or emotionally separated, it's also taking its toll on you. You have a lot more feelings for them than they realize. And I think that's important for you to know as well. Spirit is saying that you need to see that the truth is out there. It's waiting for you. It's waiting for them. When you come back together, when you two choose to come back together and have a true and real conversation about what you want and what is going on with them, things will change for the better. But right now, you need to give them a chance to find themselves a little bit. Their idea of being ready for you is different than Spirit's idea of being ready for you. They think it's about money and assets and what they have to offer. Spirit is saying they need to find themselves and realize their value, their own personal value, and that they have so much to offer already. So they need time. They need some time to get there. So in the meantime, give yourself a break. Let yourself rest. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Any other messages you want to give, Group 1? They're saying they love you whether you realize it or not. You're so special. And your person sees that. And that's really what matters. All right, y'all. That's your reading. I hope that was helpful. Thanks for being here. And, thank you for your likes, your comments. I love the comments. I read them all. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, y'all. Hi, Group 2. Okay. So this is the card you picked. Be true to yourself. Well, there's a backside. I'm going to read that for you. You may not ever understand what's going on in their life, but you can always figure out what's going on in yours. So that's a nice message from the universe for you. Okay, we've got another card here. And passion. And this represents an energy of your person. So we'll get more into that as we get further into your reading. And then I have a third card. This, my spirit guides specifically asked me to save this card for the end. And it represents a message for you. A message or advice, some guidance specifically for you in this connection, in this relationship. All right. So first, let's take a look at your person's energy. What's going on with them? And then we will get some messages from them. We have the High Priestess in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Something is going on with them where they're not quite feeling the connection. They like you. They want to be with you. But something about their heart space feels a little empty. What Spirit is saying to me is they want to see where this is going before they open themselves up. So that's interesting. All right. Spirit, can you give us a couple more cards, please? We have Death and Rebirth. These over a little bit. And the Devil reversed. They're all right, this is a little complicated, but they're a little bit afraid of their own energy. So in past relationships, I feel that they have often gotten very wrapped up in the other person very quickly, to the point of being, a little bit obsessed with them, codependent, just so attached that they can't let go. And so they're really blocking that energy. They're blocking their own energy so that they don't go there. And in some ways that's good. Like they're trying to birth a new version of themselves as they get to know you. But I'm feeling a big but here. Okay, what I'm hearing is, but they're not being true to themselves. It's like, instead of working through these feelings that they get, this attachment they tend to get, instead of working through that, they're just blocking it. All right. Spirit is saying that is coming to an end. They're going to find a better way. And that's where the rebirth will come in. They're going to find a better way to deal with their own fear, fear of abandonment, attachment issues, commitment issues. It's like once they commit, once they attach, they can't let go. So they're now at the point where they're afraid to commit, to attach, to, give themselves over 100%. All right. Can you give us a couple more cards, please? We have Page of Swords reversed and Eight of Cups. They've gone silent on you. Either they walked away, physically, left, you guys are separated, or, maybe they just ghosted you a little bit. Or they're avoiding you. They're not speaking. They're not communicating with you, which is probably why you're here. But there's still a flame for you. Whether or not they're looking at it and facing it is besides the point. but they do have like this flame for you, this passion for you. Interesting. All right, Spirit, can you give me one card to clarify the High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles, please? Five of Pentacles. It's like they're already afraid to lose you. They're so afraid of losing you that they're not even opening themselves up to the possibility of truly being with you. Like they have really they've been dealt some blows in the past, relationship-wise. And they feel like what has gone wrong in the past has been more their fault than the other person. And so at this point, they're, like I said earlier, they're waiting to see where this goes before they open their heart to you, before they open their heart at all. Because they're afraid if they open their heart, that it won't work out, they'll scare you away, something will happen, and they'll be left feeling abandoned. Interesting. All right, Spirit, can you give me one card to clarify Death and the Devil? Five of Wands reversed. They don't want to fight themselves. They don't want to compete for your affections. They're very blocked. Because they're afraid that once they commit to wanting you 100%, that they won't be able to stop. They don't know where the line is, they feel, between love and obsession. Love and I don't mean obsession to be like creepy stalker person. It's just, for them, when they love so hard. So hard. A bit like how a Scorpio loves. If you have a Scorpio in your life or you're a Scorpio, they love so hard. But are very hard to open up because of that. Because they love with their heart and soul and everything in between. And it's very hard for them to let go once they do. And so they're just turning it all off, just in case. It's really kind of a sad... It's kind of sad. All right, Spirit, can you give us one card, please, for the Page of Swords and the Eight of Cups? Okay. Three of Swords reversed. Yeah, they're not speaking. They've kind of cut off communication because they don't want to get hurt. They're so afraid of getting hurt, of doing the wrong thing and, putting their heart out there. All right, Spirit wants me to pull 2 more cards, so I'm going to do that. Ah. The Hierophant and the 4 of Pentacles. They are working on themselves, spiritually, emotionally. I told you here when we were looking at these cards that Spirit said that this energy of just blocking their emotions instead of dealing with them, that was going to end. And if we look at this as a bit of a progression, or as these being, a progression from that energy, what Spirit is telling me is that they are learning to deal with their attachment issues, to deal with them on a spiritual level. And they're committed to doing that. All right, let's get one card to clarify. The Fool reversed. They're not taking any chances. They're very worried about getting hurt, about doing the wrong thing. And they are learning they're going to learn to deal with that in a better way. But in the meantime, they're not going to leap. They feel a lot of passion for you. But they're sort of not letting it go beyond that right now. That doesn't mean that somewhere inside of them, they don't have more feelings and they're allowing themselves to consider or tell you or show you. And maybe we'll see some of that in the messages. So let's get into the messages and see what we have here. Okay. No. Yeah, I feel like their energy just screams no. Like, I'm not going there, I'm not doing it. I love you. They don't want to admit that they do, that they have feelings for you. I can't be apart from you much longer. So much has happened between us in the past. Can we work through it again? To be honest, I feel that this is referring to their past. Now, you and this person may have a past, but I don't feel that that's what this message is. So much has happened unresolved in their past that they need to work through. Because they really want to be with you. They really do have feelings for you. They just won't admit it out loud to you. They just won't allow themselves to go there. All right, let's get some different messages here. I've got a couple of decks here. We have sex with you. I imagine you naked. Definitely. And I need more time. Let's get a few more just to clarify those a little bit. But for sure, like, they're only allowing themselves to go as far as the physical, passionate side of your relationship. They're afraid. So if you're here wondering, do they have feelings for you? I feel that they do, but they're buried right now. Yeah. Okay. I need time for me. I can't even look at you right now. I meant what I said, and gossip only hurts more. They definitely need more time. There's no question about that. They are afraid to talk to you or anyone about how they really feel. That's where this gossip comes in. They're afraid to speak these words into existence, that they care about you, that they have feelings for you. Because when they say them, then it's real. Then they mean it. And so right now they're avoiding you. They really are. And I think it's because deep down they really do. Let me put it this way. They wouldn't be worried about attaching to you and falling for you so hard that they might get hurt if they didn't already know that they have feelings for you. If they really, didn't feel anything for you, this wouldn't be an issue for them. All right, let's see what other messages we have. Spirit, can you give us some messages from their person, please? What I'm hearing is that they want to move past this. They really do. They can't. They're not there yet. My life was a mess, but you never judged me. I never want to feel this way again. Yeah, that one hits home. You are irreplaceable. I will never love anyone the way I love you. They are so afraid of this feeling. Like, that just jumps off the page for me. Like, oh God, if I open myself up, I will never be the same. And they're afraid to feel that. Because once they open up to you, there will be no one else. And I feel like they're really judging themselves about this. I don't feel like they think you would judge them, but they are, and they would. And that's what they need to overcome. I wish I told you how I feel when I had the chance. I need time alone right now. Be patient, divine timing is at play. And you are the only one who has ever truly listened to me. They really have some genuine feelings for you. And they wish they could tell you, but they can't yet. They know the day will come when they will be able to, because they are genuinely working on themselves. Whether or not you'll still be there for them when they get through this, that's up to you. But there's really nowhere for you guys to go until they tear down those walls within themselves. All right, let's get to your final message. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. So this is Spirit's message to you. They want you to know that however you're feeling, and I feel like this connection may have you feeling like doubtful, maybe a little insecure, unsure of yourself even. But they want you to know how special you are. And I feel your person sees that and knows it. And that's one of the many reasons why they are struggling. Because once they admit that you are irreplaceable, that there's no one like you, they will never get over you. If they have to, you know. But Spirit is saying that you do have a choice in the matter. You can be patient and see where this goes, or not. There is no have to for you. If this person was meant to be in your life, they will find you. But you just need to know how beautiful and amazing you are and be happy with that. And whatever comes of this relationship, this connection, some of it will have to do with what you choose, and some of it will have to do with what they choose. But it should never affect how you feel about yourself. All right, group 2, that's your reading. I hope you found that helpful. I hope it at least gave you some insight into what is going on with this person. Because it sounds like there's a lot going on that they are not telling you. So thank you so much for being here, sharing your energy with me. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares. I love it. I appreciate all of it. And I look forward to the next one with you. Thanks, y'all. Bye-bye. Hi, group 3. Okay, let's take a look at what your person wants to tell you but isn't. So the card that you picked is Love is Never in Vain. And there's the back side. I'll read it to you. When you finally see what this whole time-space thing is all about, you're going to laugh, you're going to cry, and you're going to be so happy you loved as much as you did. So that's a beautiful message from the universe. Reminding you that it's okay to love. It's okay to love. All right. This next card represents your person's energy. And we have card number 10, Grief and Sadness. So they're definitely going through a difficult time right now. The final oracle card I have for you, my spirit guides wanted me to save this for the end. And it represents a message for you, advice or insight of some kind. But it's a message they wanted to give you after the reading. So stick around for the end and I'll read that for you. But first we're going to look at your person's energy. We're going to see what's going on with them and then we'll get some messages from them. All right, Spirit, can you give us a couple cards for group 3's person? We have Seven of Wands in reverse over the Knight of Pentacles. What I'm hearing is they are not wanting to face their own fears of rejection. They're moving forward toward you, is what I'm hearing. They're moving forward toward you, but very, very slowly. And they do have fears of rejection. They have a fear of getting hurt because of what has happened to them in the past. They have been hurt in the past. They have been beaten up, bruised, rejected, torn apart. And so they're moving very, very slowly. And they want to take their time. All right, Spirit, can you give us a couple more? We have Queen of Cups over the Page of Swords reversed. What I'm hearing is that their silence is to protect their heart. They really have been hurt in the past. And they're scared to death of being hurt again. Not that they think you necessarily would hurt them, you in particular, but they feel like anyone could hurt them because they've been surprised by that in the past. People they didn't think would hurt them as much as they did. All right, can you give us a couple more, please, Spirit? We have Eight of Pentacles reversed over the Chariot. They are coming toward you. They feel a little insecure. They feel like they don't know what they're doing. But they are moving toward you. And if you're with them now, what that means is they are moving toward opening up to you. Opening up to this relationship, opening up to you, opening up to love. If you're separated, then they're actually moving toward communication. So it'll resonate differently for different people. All right. Let's go a little deeper here. Spirit, can you give us one card to clarify the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, please? We have Ten of Wands reversed. The hardest part is over. So if you're worrying that it's going to get worse, it's not going to get worse. At least not within this energy. They've overcome some of their fears. They've started to. And like I said, they are moving toward you. They're facing their fears a little bit and putting down some of the burdens of the past and letting go. They want to take a chance on you, but they're still scared. They're really afraid of being hurt again. All right, Spirit, can you give us one card, please, for the Queen of Cups and the Page of Swords? Nine of Wands. They're a little afraid of being vulnerable, or maybe a lot afraid of being vulnerable. They've built a lot of boundaries around them. And really that's why they're not opening up to you 100%. Opening up to the possibility of love, opening up to this relationship. They're afraid. I mean, that message is all over these cards. They're afraid. But they are coming toward you. They're moving closer to this connection. Spirit, can you give us one card, please, for the Eight of Pentacles and the Chariot? Four of Swords. They're moving towards you. They're afraid, but they're healing. Gosh, their wounds are so significant. They have really been hurt, and I don't know if you are aware of their past, what they've gone through, but they have been devastated by love. Truly, truly devastated. And so for them to even move toward this, for them to even open up to this at all, is an achievement for them. It really is. So keep that in mind, as things may feel like they're moving too slowly. That they feel like you are worth taking a chance on, despite their fears. All right, Spirit, let's get some messages, please. I was only pulling 4 for the other groups, but Spirit is telling me to pull 5, so I will be pulling 5 cards for you. Don't tell the others. I'm busy with work right now and it requires my attention. Sounds like one of the many excuses they're giving you why they can't be around. Don't give up on me yet. I'm scared to lose you. They are afraid to lose you. They're as afraid to lose you as they are afraid of getting hurt. It's easier to block everything out right now. I'd rather ignore my emotions. But I can't be apart from you much longer. And finally, honestly, I pretend to be someone I'm not because I'm being vulnerable, because being vulnerable feels uncomfortable. I mean, that just validates everything we're seeing in the tarot cards. They're afraid. They're afraid, but they do have feelings for you and they are willing to take a chance. they're done giving excuses and blocking out their emotions because they don't want to lose you and they don't want to pretend anymore. All right. Pull some other messages here. See what else we can find out from your person. What else they're wanting to tell you but can't. Maybe they will someday. I feel like they will. I feel like they will open up and tell you everything in time. Okay. I'm coming. Trust. No. I'm too afraid to talk to you. There's someone else. All right, get some more cards. We're going to clarify those messages. I just want you all the time. Let me have you. They are waiting for you. And will you choose me? All right, so I'm coming. Trust. I just want you all the time. They can't stop thinking about you. They want you. So if you're feeling like that's not the case, I hope this reading reassures you of that. No, let me have you. The no is them fearing rejection. They're hearing in their head this pulsing, no, they're going to say no. They don't want you. They're going to reject you. They're going to leave you. They're going to hurt you. It's haunting them because they know they want to be with you. And it's like their fear is saying, no, they're going to reject you. No. It's their fear just bubbling up. I'm too afraid to talk to you, and they are waiting for you. They do want to talk to you. But again, yes, they are afraid. They know that you're waiting for them to talk to them. And they are summoning up the courage to do that. They're worried that you either have someone else, or you will meet someone else, or someone else will come between you. This card represents the Three of Swords, a third party. And I feel that they've been cheated on before. They've been left. They've been mistreated so badly that they do have some trust issues. And a little bit of self-esteem issues because they feel like they've been thrown away and discarded in the past, not by you. And they're worried that it will happen again. That if someone else comes along and catches your eye, will you still choose them? They have that fear that you won't. All right, let's get some channeled messages here. Spirit, what else can you tell us about Group 3's person and what they want to say but can't or won't or are afraid to? You are so much better than me. I don't deserve you. My love for you is my biggest secret, for sure. The idea of forever freaks me out. And have you already moved on? Interesting that that landed there. They are clearly, they have been left. They have been cheated on. They've been left. They've been abandoned in a relationship for someone else. And they're so afraid that this is going to happen again. And that if they commit to a forever with you, or commit to, something bigger, something more with you, that's scary. But man, do they love you. They really have big feelings for you that they are so afraid of putting out there. All right, what other messages do you have, Spirit? I'm learning to become the person you deserve. They are working on themselves, for sure. I worry things will never be the same again. No matter what, I will always love you. And you didn't deserve to be hurt like that. I'm going to start with this last one because I feel that that is them talking to themselves. They didn't deserve to be hurt like they were. And it scares them, the thought of that happening again, because they don't feel like they deserved it. But they have so much feeling for you. Whether or not they can, they're thinking to themselves, whether this works out or not, they will always hold a flame for you. And Spirit is pointing out this flame here on this card to me as I'm saying that. They will always hold a flame for you. There's something deep inside them that burns for you. And they worry things will never be the same. Meaning that their love for you is so strong that they can't do things the same way they used to. It can't keep up this wall much longer. And they're learning. They're learning to be a better, more open, more trusting person. And to not let the past get in the way. All right, let's get the final message from Spirit for you. Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. Spirit really wants you to take a chance on them. Give them a chance. If it feels right to you, obviously you have free will. But Spirit is saying there is something special about your connection. There's a love there that you won't find everywhere. Not to say you won't find it again. You will. If you decide not to move forward with this person, if you decide not to wait for them and give them a chance, of course you'll find love again. But they are saying there's something very special about this love. And your ability to help heal each other. And to change each other's lives forever. They really want you both to take a chance on love. But this message is specifically for you. And they're asking you to consider not giving up just yet. See how it goes. See what happens. Of course, that's up to you. So, is there anything else you want to share, Spirit, with Group 3? what they're saying is you can see what's coming. You don't need to know how it's going to happen or how it's going to play out. It's like, you know, they're coming back around. They're opening back up to you. They are giving this relationship a chance, or they're about to face their fears. And you can sense, you may not have had all this information, but you can sense that. You don't need to know where it is going or how it's going to all play out. You just need to be open to the possibility. And let Spirit take it from there. All right, that's all they have for you, Group 3. I hope that was helpful. I hope it gave you a little insight into your person, what's going on with them, and what they wish they could tell you right now. So thank you so much for sharing your energy with me and being here watching this video, and for your likes, your comments. I love the comments. So keep them coming. Thank you. And I will see you next time. Thanks, y'all. Bye-bye.